Here's Oubre. Still yet to score. Kicks it out to Siakam. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
And to Kumbo. And he banks in the layup.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
And this kid has pops. Barnes gets airborne there and slams it down. And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Oubre, right side. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Here's Oubre.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And attacking with all that length. When Giannis drives, he's either scoring or at least getting the foul. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Back to McCollum. It'll count. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. We'll take it. 18. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Greg, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And it's sent back by Carter. Pass to McBride. Back to Giannis. Tries again. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
Yeah, boy, the length of Giannis to get to the miss, and then the offensive ability to do damage afterward.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Barnes. And here's the break. No good from Beasley.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Can't believe he missed that. Looked like a loss of focus.
Left side, Antetokounmpo. 4 on the shot clock. Good D by Siakam. Jokic with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Beasley. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Beasley's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, with his ability to both score and facilitate, McCollum really fits the combo guard label.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
And he drives in. Kicks it out to Beasley. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender. As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
On the wing, Mathurin. It's Dort on the wing. Off target from outside. It's tipped. Mathurin with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Looking to end his cold spell. Carter outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Siakam, right side. And here's Jokic. Six to shoot. Going inside. Siakam. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Pass to Dort. It's hauled in by Jokic. And it's Beasley in the corner. Out to the right wing. Jokic a screen. Off target. That was a little heat check. And so Giannis will bring it up for Los Angeles. 3-point lead.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
And Beasley, here we go. They grab their own miss. McCollum with the ball. Still without a basket. Siakam outside. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 3. To end the drought. And that one's good. Antetokounmpo.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive enforcement.
Beasley outside. Over in the corner, Barnes. It's good from long range. Barnes has got 5 points in the quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
No, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Los Angeles on top, up 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
On the wing, Mathurin. Nailed from three-point land. Mathurin's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Los Angeles. Now McCollum, scoreless thus far. Jokic a screen. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Giannis. Wow, Giannis with a strong finishing shot.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Now into the lineup for your...
And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. He takes it in, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Oubre on the wing. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Clock at 6. And the jam by Oubre.
A powerful finisher. Oubre Jr., you deserve to get hooked on when you let him get inside.
Tim, when you think of the players, which players come to mind as setting the bar for a high basketball IQ?
LeBron James certainly at the top of the list. Nikola Jokic, I would put Luka Doncic in that category as well. IQ means you have the ability to understand defenses and where your four teammates are at all times.
And for some it's natural, and for some they probably got to work on it, correct?
You got to work on it, but I think it's critical if you really want to separate yourself from the rest of the pack.
Giannis rips it down.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Siakam, right side. And the dunk by Barnes.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's his first foul. Giannis high post. He's got 14. Pass to Carter. And stolen by Siakam.
And, you know, you could see him bait him into that one. He was just waiting on that pass, and as soon as it came out of the post, he was all over it.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Clock at 4. McCollum, no good. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. To the middle. Moves back up. Rebound by Williams. Over to the wing. Back to McCollum. Inside, Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
A slam by Jokic.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
You know, Tim, throughout his career, C.J. McCollum has been the model of consistency.
Well, you can count on him to get you 20 with efficient shooting, Kevin. We've seen it now for over a decade, and I love his calm, steady demeanor. It stabilizes his team.
Pass to Oubre. Finished off by Oubre.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. .112 left here in the third quarter. Driving to the basket. And stolen by Williams. The three. And Kelly Oubre. Good for 3. Oubre's got 7 points for the quarter.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Pass to Collier. Here's Dort. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
And the responses often come from the three-point line. That's just today's game.
And a wide open look for McCollum. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Pass to McCollum. There's the drive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
CJ McCollum.
And so McCollum nails both of them. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
Yeah, physically they are being overwhelmed in the paint right now. That can be hard to fix because it's a personnel issue.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
Yeah, it gives you a chance right here to reset, get everybody back on the same page so you can execute.
Here's McBride. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. They're up by 3. And after a quick break,
41.
and I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Los Angeles trails by 3. Looking to get back on track here. And Giannis with the layup.
And on the drive, Giannis, he can be so disruptive, just muscling his way through the defense.
Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And here is Los Angeles now. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team.
Here's Giannis. Pass to Alexander Walker. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. Clearly, there's no doubt in the coach's mind. He told his guys, look, we're in this. All it takes is a couple of stops and a couple of buckets. It's yours for the taking. Now go out there and take it. I like his confidence. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Giannis striking in. And he makes that one. Antetokounmpo's got 9 points here in the second half. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Jokic inside. Shot clock at 6. Teardrop shot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And an intentional foul right there. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Now here's Oubre. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Oubre outside. McCollum outside. 5 on the clock. That one goes. Count it. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Back to Jokic. Uncovered. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Carter with the screen. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
Now Jokic. McCollum outside. Cleared away by Carter. And here we go, the fast break with Giannis. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game. Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Second team foul.
Siakam, right side. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Massive move there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. Another chance here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Here's Jokic. Six on the shot clock. Now Siakam.
And sometimes Siakam just overwhelms defenses inside. It makes them foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Making it a 2-possession game is critical right here. Nice work coming through and doing exactly that.
Now Carter. Siakam with the rebound. McCollum outside. Barnes. And he jams it in.
What a monster bucket from Barnes. Showing you why he can be a go-to guy.
Toward outside. And the 3 misses.
Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
You're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Here's Oubre. McCollum outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
The ball goes to Los Angeles.
Eight-point game. And here's Giannis. And so the home crowd treated to a win.